everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today I've got a Project Use It Up update for you. So this is about halfway through of quarter one. So I'm going to do an update. I do my Project Use It Up quarterly. I just like having kind of a defined period so that I know what I'm focusing on. I know I can reset for next quarter. And yeah, I can also then switch things seasonally if I want. So for Q1, I have 15 goals for the beginning of the year. I want to start out strong. So I have a few different categories. I think I'm going to start with kind of shower items, then we'll move into body care, hair, and then skincare. So for kind of the shower, I'm going to start off with my scrub. So the goal for this scrub is to finish it all the way up. This is the Tree Hut Berry Bright scent. I love the Tree Hut scrub. So I would say I'm about halfway. I've dug down pretty much to the bottom, so I'm just working to get all the product from the sides. When I started, this was brand new. So this is going well. I love the scent. These are pretty easy for me to use up. I use a scrub probably once a week. This should be easy to finish up and is going well. I also want to mention this more like bath related, I suppose, but I had the goal to use up some of my bath bombs. So these are the ones that I have left. My goal was to use 3 bath bombs during this quarter, and I've actually already used 3. So I'm really, really proud of that. I'm remembering to take baths, and I really like taking baths. It's just something I don't know, I get lazy about. So I had the goal to use up 3 bath bombs that were in here. So I have 3 less already. So I think I'm just going to see how many others I can use up. I don't have to finish any others, but if I could use up another 1 or 2 in here, that'd be really great. I've had these for over a year now, so it's good to just kind of move them out. These were from a set from Target, so they're all individually wrapped, and they're okay. They're not anything crazy, but it's just kind of a fun bath experience. So I've already met my goal on bath bombs, which is pretty cool. Okay, then I don't have anything to show you right now, but hair masks. So I have the goal to use, I have 3 different hair masks. My goal is to use a hair mask 8 times this quarter. So it could be any one of those 3. I didn't want to pull all 3 out, but in my intro video, I showed them to you, so if you're curious. I've done 4 hair masks, so I'm right at the halfway point. I've done 4. I have 4 more uses to go to reach that goal, so I'm feeling good about that. This is a goal that I like to have in here because it helps remind me to use my stuff instead of letting it sit there. It's really not that much of an extra step to just switch my conditioner for a hair mask or to do like the Olaplex number 3 and put it in before my shower. But it's just something that sometimes slips my mind. So I like having this goal. I'm right on pace. I've done 4 hair masks. I have 4 to go. So we're doing great there. Okay, next, kind of getting out of the shower, I have my lotion here. So this is my favorite wintertime lotion. It's the Alba Botanica Very Emollient Body Lotion. I like the Coconut Rescue kind. There's also unscented. I don't know if there's any other scents. So this is where I started, and this is where I am. So I've made some progress. The goal was to finish this. I don't think from here to the bottom will happen in the next 6 weeks. So we'll just see how far I can get. Our winter has been very mild. So while I do put lotion on after every shower, and I put lotion on my arms and legs when I feel dry, I'm just not feeling as dry this year as I have in years past. So that's okay. I love this lotion. It's not a hate panning thing. It's just because I love it and it's winter time. So this is in season. So we'll just see how far I can get. Again, I am right here right now. So I doubt I'll finish it all the way up to the bottom, but maybe if I could get, here or so, that'd be really great. And then I could, finish it up, or just seeing how the weather is, maybe it gets put away. But I love this lotion. So happy to keep working on that. And then I have another lotion here. This is a hand cream from Beloved. This is the Coconut and Warm Vanilla Hand Lotion. So it's kind of hard to see with the design on the packaging, but I started right here, and now I am down here. So I tried to mark kind of on the brown square here, but I'm making good progress. There's not that much left in here. So this is something I just keep in my handbag. And as I want to reapply, when we're out and about after washing my hands or whatever, I have this on hand. So this should be pretty easy for me to finish up in the next 6 weeks or so. I'm not really concerned about finishing this up. I have a bunch of these. They're my favorite hand lotions. So I have a bunch of these going. So it's just kind of working through them, one at a time instead of having a bunch going all at once, because I've been prone to doing that in the past too. So there's that. Let's see here. Let's talk about body fragrance stuff. So I had 3 sprays that I put in here. So the first one is like an actual perfume, and I did finish this up. This is the dossier version of YSL Black Opium, which is one of my favorite scents. My fiance bought me actually 2 of these during Christmas, so I am fully stocked. I've got the other one on the go, and then I've got a backup yet, but this is my favorite winter scent. So I did finish this pretty much up. There's just a tiny bit at the bottom that won't suck up with the spray, which is fine. So I did have the goal to finish this. I didn't have too much left. There's this little dot here on the side of the white label, and that's how much I had. So it really didn't take long for that to get finished up. So this is officially done and going into my empties, which is great. I have realized I've collected quite a few perfumes and body mists, so that's a focus of mine this year, is to get some use and work through those. So that leads me into the next 2 body mists here. So I picked 2 to focus on. I don't expect to finish them all the way up, but I do want to get good progress on these. So I'll start with the one with the more progress. This is the Eau de Toilette Vanille. I got this from Anthropologie. So this is the little mini size. It is 15 ml with 0.5 fluid ounces. So just a nice little one. I can slip this into any of my purses too, which is great. So this is where I started. It was right at the top of the label, and this is where I am now. So I'm essentially halfway. I really like this scent. It's like a warm vanilla, but not baking vanilla, if that makes sense. I don't love a bakery scent on me, so this is a good vanilla for me. So I just put a few spritzes of this on. I work from home, so I don't always want to use my fanciest perfumes. I kind of save those for when I leave the house, but at home I like to have a little scent on, so I reach for these body mists a little bit more. So this has been great. It's been a focus one. I did have to go down to the city for a couple of days, and this was the only scent I brought with me, so that definitely got some more uses on it because it was just my only option. But yeah, I'm feeling good about this, so we're just going to keep trudging forward. I'm about halfway. I don't expect to finish it all the way up, but maybe to the bottom of the label. And then I just have, a little bit left in here. It's great. And then the other body mist I have is from Bath & Body Works. It's called In the Stars, and this is the 2.5 fluid ounce or 75 ml size. So it's larger than this one. And I have been, it's a pretty strong scent. So I've just been using 1, maybe 2 spritzes. I like the scent. It's just very powerful. So I don't need much of it. So this is the progress. I started basically at the top here, and now I am right about at the top of this label. So, a good, visual progress for sure. And this is also one where, I'll just put on a spray in the morning, and that lasts me throughout the whole day. So I'm not reapplying this. I'm not going crazy with it because it is, just it's a strong scent. So I don't need much, but it's been good to get a little bit more dedicated use out of this. And we'll just see how far I can get with the rest of this quarter. And then I will be rolling these out for different scents so I don't get sick of them. Okay, that was a lot of speaking about fragrances. I have one hair care product that I finished up, which is fantastic. This was my detangling spray. It's from Shea Moisture. So I mixed up, this is the leave-in conditioning milk, and I prefer just the liquid, but I did finish it up. I just watered it down a little bit because it was a little too heavy for my hair. So this was kind of a gimme. I didn't have much left. I was right here at the bottom, and then I just finished up the rest, and this little bit at the bottom won't suck up into the straw. So it's done, but really happy to have that moved out. I did have a backup spray on hand. I'm not liking it as much, so we'll get through that, and then I'll go back to the Shea Moisture, but the version that I like, not this milk. So that's empty, which is fantastic. Love moving through products and, kind of refreshing my cabinets. It's fun to have new colors of packaging and things to look at. All right, let's move into skincare where I also have some empties. So first up is my Thayer's facial toner. This is the Rose Petal scent. This is my morning toner. I use this to refresh my skin. I don't actually cleanse my skin with the cleanser and all of that every morning, but I use a toner. So I use a reused pot round, put this on it, swipe it across my face. I really enjoy it. It does kind of wake me up. It smells good. It's very soft on my skin. So I like this a lot. I have already repurchased, but I wanted to finish it up. So it was in one of my project use it ups last year. That's why I already have markings, but my true marking, it was also kind of a gimme product, was down here. So I didn't have too much left. It was very easy for me to finish up. And now it is done and I've moved on to another bottle. I also have a SPF that I finished up. So this is a mini from Fenty Skin. And this is the Hydra Visor SPF 30. So I was going through, I have a couple of mini sunscreens and then like one full size, or actually two full size sunscreens. And I was looking at them and I realized that this expiration date was coming up very quick. So I wanted to prioritize using this up. Usually I had just been using this when I traveled and not using it day to day. But because the expiration date was coming up soon, I wanted to use this up. So I switched out my full size and I've been using this every day. And I finally finished up. I even like opened it up and scraped around in there. So I really liked this. I would repurchase the mini of it. I don't know if I'd splurge on the full size, but I think this is great and it worked well with my skin. So happy to have a mini SPF out of the way. All right, I have just a couple of other items here. This is a little mini serum. I'm focusing on using up some of my minis this year. I kind of save them for travel, which we do travel a good amount, but I don't need as many minis as I'm like claiming I do. So I used up a mini hyaluronic acid serum. This is from L'Oreal. This was a sample I got at some point. It was the Revitalift 1.5 Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So I finished this up. I do skin cycling with my evening skincare. So on my recovery nights, I would use this up. So yeah, just a little vial. That was pretty quick to use up. It was good. And then I have an oil here. This is the Lumen Nordic Sea Arctic Berry Oil Cocktail. I've not completed this one, but I am getting close. So as you can see here, I have my first line and then my second line. It is a dual phase oil. So when I use it, I give it a quick shake to kind of disperse those two oils together. And then I put it on. So I also use this on those recovery nights with my skin cycling. And I just mixed it in with my moisturizer to make it a little bit extra rich. And I really like it. This has been in my stash for a while. So I'm very pleased to be kind of finishing it up and letting it move along. So that's been great. The last product I have to show you, and then we'll talk about face masks, is my lip scrub. So my goal has been to use this 16 times throughout the quarter. This is what it looks like. It's just a white color. It is a little bit more emollient than the Lush scrubs that I previously used, but I'm really enjoying this. I got this in my advent calendar that I featured in Vlogmas from Anthropologie. So this is the NCLA Beauty Sugar Lip Scrub, and it's been great. So I've used it 7 times. The goal is 16, so I'm just one use behind, halfway, but I've been trying to use it twice a week. I really wasn't remembering, and then I associated when I use in skin cycling, when I use my exfoliating serum that night, I'm also going to exfoliate my lips. That's been helping me. It's exfoliation night. I use this in as well as my other serum, but that's been helpful to just kind of pair those two together, kind of like I'm pairing the hyaluronic and the oil together. So that's been good and has led to more consistent use. I really enjoy lip scrubs because I do get chapped lips and just feels good to slough off any crusties. So great, 9 more uses to hit the goal, and I think I can do that just fine. Okay, the last goal I have to share with you is my face mask goal. So similar to hair masks, I have a variety of face masks in my collection, and I wanted to face mask 8 times this quarter to make sure that I'm using them to benefit my skin, all of that good stuff, because sometimes they just sit. My fiance and I have gotten in the habit of doing a facial night at home. So we will, wash our face and do a mask together, and it's been really fun. So I've actually done 7 face masks this quarter. So the goal was 8 for the whole quarter, but I've done 7. Sometimes I will layer, so I'll do like one face mask and then I'll follow up with a second, and I'm counting that as 2 uses. So like I'll do an exfoliating or a clay mask, and then if I choose to follow up with a hydration mask, that's 2 different uses. So some nights I've been like pairing masks, some nights I just do one mask, but that is something that I've been doing. So yeah, I already have 7 uses. I only need 1 more use to hit my goal of 8, which is great. So I fully expect to hit that goal and exceed it with the second half of this quarter. So all in all, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items where I've met my goal. I've finished them up, which is awesome. Out of the 15, a couple of those, like the mists and the masks aren't things that I plan to finish up all the way this quarter, but I'm very, very pleased with the progress I've made. I feel like this is the most consistent I've been at a halfway point in a very long time. So feeling great about that. And yeah, I'm excited to keep going. And then at the end of March, we'll do a finale. We'll update you on the rest of my progress. And then the beginning of April, we'll kick off Q2. So excited to see what the weather's doing. I think that'll change, what I pick, but still focusing on these items. So thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know how your project Use It Up and working through your stash is going in the comment section. I'd love to connect with you. And yeah, that's all I have for you. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.